Mitt Romney to break with Republicans and vote to convict Trump.
Here's a summary of the article.
Senator Mitt Romney says he will vote to convict Donald Trump on one of the impeachment charges he faces, marking a break in the Republican Party ranks just hours before the vote is to be held. Mr. Romney announced his intentions during a speech on the Senate floor, where he said he would vote to convict the president for the abuse of power charge he faces, but acquit him on the obstruction of Congress charge. More follows. Download the new Independent Premium app.
This post received a score of 103,421, with an upvote ratio of 81%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
Greater than, what he did was not perfect, no, it was a flagrant assault on our electoral rights, our national security, and our fundamental values. Corrupting an election to keep oneself in office is perhaps the most abusive and destructive violation of one's oath of office that I can imagine.
It is depressing that it's big news that a congressman would break party lines. That we are so partisan that any breach of red versus blue is newsworthy.
Trump supporters are, of course, using the fact he's the first senator to vote against his own party to mean that he's a traitor, or that he's actually a Democrat, or something.
Which is absolutely wild. I plugged my nose and stopped in at _Donald for a second, and boy are they furious at him. Apparently being a lifelong conservative and the Republican presidential candidate not 8 years ago makes you secretly a Democrat, I guess.
How do you stop in at a quarantine subreddit?
I looked it up. Reddit asked me, "Are you sure you want to go there? It's like hella racist up in there." I said, "Yeah, I'll be careful," and it let me in.
Sometimes I'll meander in there just to see the sights. It's weird what gets upvoted to Mount Olympus over there. I guess that's what happens when you're submerged in a political echo chamber of your own specific opinions, though.
I wonder what would have happened if Reddit had the balls to ban it outright.
McCain probably would have enjoyed crossing the aisles on this one edit. Thanks for the silver, kind friend.
As an resident, I rarely agreed with McCain. But I'd take him 10 out of 10 times over that bootlicker McSally. I know he'd at least have the common sense to understand when this shit has gone too far. Remember when McCain even corrected one of his supporters for making false claims about then-opponent, Obama? What a different world we live in now.
McCain was an honorable man. That is why he didn't win. What is happening now and what has been happening says too much about we the people. We have allowed this either through disinterest or active support of that which is horrible in every possible way. But, we can still take this country back, and once that dirtbag is out of office, he can still be held accountable for his crimes against this country and its people and humanity in general.
He seemed honest and honorable, which are rare traits for any politician, but the reason he lost was Sarah Palin, plain and simple. As soon as she opened her mouth and words poured out of her mouth for the whole country to hear, it killed his chances, and ushered in the current Republican Party.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.